Come on, Magoo. Come on. We're almost there. Come on. I see a clearing. I see a clearing up ahead. Come on. Yep. And they say cats aren't like dogs. Look who's with me. It's Magoo. Oh yeah. Right beside me, go Mr. Tom's out here in the wilderness. We're about to break into a clearing. Yes, we are. You can see it now. We've been here before. It's one of my favorite places. And a place I go to think and to talk with my father. Both of them. And both are in heaven. The Father that gave me life as my mother did. My Father in heaven. My Lord and my God. Yep. I always feel, a little bit closer to God when I'm in His forest, His creations. All the life that He created all around me. And that. Of course, old me and Magoo right here. Magoo. We're in a place that's very special. And that, a very old homestead. Yep. Some nice garlic right there. Wild it is now. It wasn't years ago. And that, years ago, and I mean a lot of years ago, all this was planted by the people who had a homestead here and settled this area. Yep. That's why this is one of my favorite places amongst humanity. Most people don't even know it's here. It ain't too far off the highway. And I know it's here. And it's got this clearing where once over where we're going, the house once stood. Not too far away was their barn. And it wasn't all trees back then. At least it wasn't on the last aerial photo that was taken of this area. Nope. They had pastures. And they had fields. They farmed. They carved a living out of the wilderness. They did. And of course nowadays, especially what's happening in America right now, as all over the world, the virus, people are complaining. They're whining about how tough they got it. They're afraid for what may be. But the people who came here, they weren't afraid because they left with hardly anything. And they made a new place for themselves. I have the greatest respect for my forefathers. I do. And everything they went through to settle this vast country and create this nation. Yep. I surely do. Good thing they did it. Because I'm not sure the newer generations could have pulled it off. I may be wrong. Magoo, why do you say we take a break? Talk to the people. Because we got a special thing we want to chat about. Got an old tree here. Yep. Looks perfect for sitting, don't it? In the sunshine, because boy, it was chilly this morning when we started out, wasn't it? Whew. 25 degrees it was. And you can hear the old man's breathing a little bit hard, ain't he? Well, yes, he is. Let me sit on down. And we're going to chat a while. And I'm going to ask you not to do something for me, but to do something for others. Woo! So, hello there, friends and family. Not sure how you found me out here in the deep woods today. But you did. Look who's in my lap. Magoo, wanting all the attention and loving. Not sure you can see that. And of course, camera might not be too steady, because he's really wanting some loving. Yes, he is. But you might ask yourself, why old Mr. Tom's out stomping through the big deep woods today? Well, didn't have a lot of intention of doing it, but I read a comment or two on a past video about Speedy coming up. Comment didn't have nothing to do with Speedy, but had to do with a very special young man. Yep. From a very special viewer, Blue Tinton. Yep. And you'll see her comments all the time. And that below the videos. She comments a lot. Her name's Belinda. Hope she don't mind me saying. And she's got a whole plate full of worries and responsibilities right now. Taking care of parents and that need her care. And she's got a son. And her son's name's Chris. And Chris ain't feeling too good right now. No, not good at all. And that. And I think, at first, they thought he just had strep. But like always now, you got to get tested for that COVID-19. Yep. Come on, Magoo, you're tearing me up. Settle down, bud. And this test went out, and I hoped and prayed it'd be negative. But, unfortunately, Chris's test came back positive. And like Belinda, in her comments she sent to me, he's real worried right now. He's afraid he may die. Well, I could be wrong. Not like I haven't been a time or two in my life, but in my heart and in my mind, I don't believe that's going to happen to Chris. But with all that said, I'm just one little old man in the deep south. And this is where I need a little help. It ain't like I've ever asked any of y'all to even give me a thumbs up or a share or anything. I don't sell no merch. Don't make no silly product reviews, because somebody sent me some stuff that I feel obligated to show you. Everything on the channel, personal choice. You want to give a thumbs up or a share or whatever, or if you want to send Mr. Tom a card or letter, or support the kitty crew, or gift for them, or even a small one for me. I don't ask, but I am so appreciative and thankful when y'all do. And I know these ones, they're really thankful. Trust me that. But that gets back to my point. Chris is a fine young man. And he's worried. And he should be. But I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in the faith of God. And as you know, I don't care, what religion you are, what you want to call them. I believe there can only be one. Trust me, there can only be. Otherwise, there'd be a war like which even God hadn't seen in that. You can call them whatever you want to. And like I told you, you can go out and hug trees. That makes you happy. I don't care. I tend to personally love trees. And to some extent think they hold some power. All within their own. Just my thoughts. As I do animals do. And other creatures that our Father made. But the more I thought about Belinda's comment and Chris, this child, being worried, the more I thought maybe just old Mr. Tom just wasn't quite the only thing he needed. And I know many of y'all read the comments out there underneath the videos, and others have asked for our help and our prayers in their time of need. And I always respond back to those comments, and I always write their information, names if they give them down, or whatever. Because I figure God, He's more than smart enough and knowledgeable to sort it all out. Yep, I do. And I pray for that person. And I ask for the comfort, not only of the person affected, but for the family and loved ones, as well as a healing, a recovery, speedy and quick. Yes, I do. And the good Lord knows it's been a long, long time since old Mr. Tom's ever asked for anything. And he knows I made him a solemn promise I'd never do that again. If he did what I asked one time a long time ago. Yep. 31 years ago. And I won't go all into that. But I really needed it. And he came through for me. And I'm a believer. Once you make a promise, you got to keep it. Otherwise, not much of a person. Your word don't mean nothing. And I've tried to instill those values in my son and my daughters from the time they were little. And they'll tell you, Daddy don't make promises often. They'd always try to get me to promise something. Like they wanted this or wanted that, wanted to go here or go there. But they knew if old Daddy didn't say he promised, that wasn't going to happen. But it didn't keep him from trying. And that. My wife knew that too. She knew if I didn't promise, there wasn't no guarantee it would happen. But if I did, I would literally die trying to make it happen. And I have a few times in my life come really close. That gets back to the thing I once asked God for myself. But what I'm asking for today is not for me. It's for a child. And it's simple. If you believe and you have great faith, or even a little, maybe you don't got none. Maybe it's your first time. I ask that you pray for this child, Chris, that he will recover. His symptoms will be mild. And he will be healed Our Father in heaven. That's all I'm asking. It'll only take a few minutes of your time each night until Belinda, his mother, tells us he's all clear. I don't think it's too much to ask of me. I don't think it's too much to ask of all of y'all. A few minutes of your time. And like I say, there's always been power in numbers. We all know that is a fact. Power of mind, power of body. Yep. So, I'd appreciate it. Whenever you do it, whenever you pray, whatever time of day that is, whether it's in the evenings, late, when I do, before I sleep, then you bow that head, if you're so inclined. Bend the knee, humble yourself, and ask our Father to watch over, comfort, and heal this young child Chris in his time of need as he fights this virus. That's it. Got Magoo trying to go to sleep here in my lap. Magoo, you gonna sun in my lap? You a mess. You know it. And all the viewers get so worried about you because they don't see you all the time. I tried to tell them, you the man. You come when you want to come, huh? Yeah, you are. We ain't gonna talk about that VET, okay? Because he just becomes a ghost. But here lately, he's been staying right with Papa. And y'all talk about, cats ain't like dogs. This cat's been following me for over half a mile. The other ones gave up at the edge of the yard. Not Magoo. He was talking all the way. Where are we going, Daddy? I don't like this. He's my little fluffer mucking. He loves me to death. If a cat's gonna follow you on through this here woods, and we done been through thick brush and all kinds of things to get where we wanted to go, which is where we're at now. Now he did cut up my hand a little bit there because he gets playful. Yes, he does. But he don't mean it. But his claws are sharp as needles. He's just a big old baby. But he's my baby. And I just thought today, with Chris feeling poorly, and I'd promised him an outing. And we were going to go to a very special place, and I'm not even going to give it away now. Because I'm still going to keep that promise. I'm going to take them along with me. Because we're going to be not only making an adventure, we're going to go back in time. 190 years we are. Yep. To when men made their living. Yep. The hard way. They did. Picking it out of solid rock. Busting it with sledges. With the possibility of a fortune. Yep. Sure was. And most in Alabama in this nation don't even have a clue it ever happened. But I do. My son does. Because for many years, that was our adventure too. I remember those days. I cherish them. And I hope those memories never fade as I age. I worry about that some now. Because old man getting a little bit old too. Not too much to come out here traipsing through the wilderness. Of course, once upon a time, it wasn't. That's why I like coming here. For the forest overtakes it all. And that. Birds are a little quiet right now. Because the mighty hunter Magoo is perched. Ready to spring into action. He heard them just there for a second. There's a couple of chirps. So now he's stalking in the grass. He won't get too far, trust me. We won't lose him, even if old Papa Tom got to be out here all the rest of the day looking for him. Nope. We brought stuff. Got a little day pack with us. Yeah. Got, some food in it. A little bit of first aid supplies. Got a hunting knife. Yeah. Nice sharp one we do. Some other personal protection equipment. Enough said of that. Got some fancy silverware. Plastic. And some beanie weenies. And some Vienna sausages. I didn't know which ones, Chris would like. Whether he'd like beanie weenies or Vienna sausages. And here in a minute, we'll be breaking those out and eating them. Of course, since birds all got quiet because the panther, the tuxedo panther, is in the woods. They all quieted down. He came back. But other than the fact that I think right now we're at about 42, light breeze, a beautiful blue clear sky. It's an amazing day to be alive. And that's another thing I wanted to instill into Chris. So he keeps his mind strong. You got to have that mental preparedness. You got to believe. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in God. And you got to know between the two, you'll make it through this. Yes, you will. And I truly believe that. Yep, I do. Even though I got a panther in my lap. He's all claws. And I think he just spent the last 3 days sharpening them up. Get your tongue in your mouth, Magoo. Get your tongue in your mouth. I know you're happy. Getting to spend time all alone with his papa. He don't get to do that much anymore with Cleo and Spooky and Speedy there. And Elrod was there this morning for the morning breakfast. I didn't have a camera. 25 degrees. No, I wasn't doing no video. I was going to get out, mix up the food, fill up the water, and I was going to get back in where it was warm. Right, Magoo? You were there too, weren't you, Magoo? They were all there. All crying out too. So, Chris, we'll have a little lunch here. I'll let you pick. Beanie weenies or Vienna sausage. Got some saltine crackers too. Yeah, we do. We're going to eat just like back in the day. Long time ago when I was your age. We are. And we're going to listen to the sounds of nature created by God. And for those who don't believe, see, that goes back to that personal choice. That's all fine too. You don't want to believe? But here again, respect my opinion and those in my channel that do choose to believe. You know, it'd be a whole lot better world, earth, country, nations, if we could just do that one thing. And it seems to be so damn hard to do anymore these days. It's just respect others people's beliefs, religious or otherwise, and their opinions. You know what they always say. Everybody's got an opinion. Yep. So why not just respect it? And that. Can't you see how easier life would be? And how easier, gentler, and peaceful the world would be? And that, I can see it. I pray for it. I'm not sure I'm going to ever live long enough to see it. Come on, Magoo. You're killing me, man. You're just killing me. He's a mess. You're a mess. Am I your catnip? You all Chinese-eyed with your tongue hanging out. This kitty loves me. Yes, he does. He may not show up for every meal, but when he does, he makes up for it. Yep. Oh, well. Hey, Magoo. You ready for a little lunch? Okay. Let's break it all out of the pack. Have a little lunch. And then, since old sun's starting to get a little low, we're going to have to start trekking back. Okay? What do you think, Magoo? Will that be okay? We trek back? Y'all hung up in me. Okay. Let me get us out some stuff, okay? Let me break out the lunch for me and Chris and Magoo, and I'll be right back. No, Magoo, we gotta break out the lunch, okay? Yes, we do. If you'd hold the camera, I could do this a whole lot better, okay? Come on. Okay. We got our Vienna sausages. Woo, we got original beanie weenies right there. We sure do. I'm thinking Chris gonna take them. Yep. Yep. See, there he goes. He done took them. Come on, Magoo. Oh, I'll have the Vienna sausage. And I just happen to have a cool set of silverware right here. Okay. Let's see, I'll give the spoon to Chris. I'll take that fork. That'll be fine. Okay. Let's crack the cans and enjoy our little quick lunch here in the big woods. Right, Magoo? You okay with that, buddy? I think he is. He heard another bird. I don't know if y'all caught that. So, Magoo, you want some Vienna sausages? Huh? You want some? I know you do. Yep. Okay, Magoo, here you go. I'll give you one. Here, we got to make sure we take our trash out, okay? Yeah. Magoo. God. Here, Magoo. 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 Look here. Magoo. You want it? Want it? Here. As you can see, Magoo's got to have one too. Yep, he loves Vienna sausages just about as much as I do. Don't you, Magoo? Okay, well, I'm gonna have me one too. Yes, sir. Sure, I won't get more than one or two. Panther will have to have more, trust me. Bon appetit here in the woods. Chris, you enjoying those beanie weenies? I knew you would. Oh yeah. Y'all might make fun about Mr. Tom for loving on some little Vienna sausages. But if you've never had these out in the woods after you've been walking half the morning, you hungry, then you just don't know what good is. Oh yeah? And old Magoo, he gobbling them down too. So, what we're going to do, me, Magoo, and Chris, we're going to finish our little impromptu canned lunch. And then we'll come back. I'm sure y'all are hungry too. Sorry I didn't bring enough for all of us. I just thought it was going to be me and Chris. I didn't even realize Magoo was coming. Nope. He's still chomping down. Magoo, where'd it go? You done ate it all? Need another one? Okay, come here, Magoo. Magoo, come here. There's you another one. Right there. You got it? Okay. There you go. Enjoy. Nobody say I don't share with the kitty crew. Nope. They're always fed before I eat. And whenever I cook something like those gizzards I was doing last night, by the time I gave them some, I didn't hardly have that. Half as many for me. It's just the way it is, folks. But we'll be back after we enjoy our tasty lunch. Well, Magoo, what do you say? Time to head her on back, huh? You ready? Head her on back to the hacienda, home place? Okay. Hey, Chris, you ready to go too? Come on. Oh. Gotta try to get on out of here. We got a ways to walk. So, y'all, hope you didn't mind me bringing you out here for a little chat in the big woods and asking a favor of you. A few minutes of your time for a special young man. And that, whether you do or not, I'll leave that up to y'all, okay? And that. Oh, me and Magoo here. Chris, he's tailing behind because he's a little camera shy. And he's feeling a little, oh, Magoo, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. If I stand still too long when Magoo's with me, he wants to claw himself up my jeans and be carried. And that's just not going to happen right now. But it doesn't keep him from trying. No, it don't. Me and old Magoo, we got to trek on out of here. Chris, you stay close, okay? And find a way back out. I'm sure we'll be able to do it. We ain't that far in, okay? And I mean, this will give Chris a little taste of what it's like to be out here in the wilderness before we take that big adventure. I was hoping it would be tomorrow, Saturday, but we've had rain the last couple of days. And that was another reason for coming out here. See how moist it still was. And I know where we're going is even more lowland. So, probably gonna give it another day tomorrow. And then we'll have to venture out on Sunday. That's okay with you, Chris? Yeah. Thought it might be. So y'all, we got to trek on back out. Find the way home. Get warmed up. Even though if you stand here in the bright sunshine, whew, feels pretty darn nice right now. Does it feel good, Magoo? Yeah? Okay. Well, Magoo says it feels pretty good. And that. So we got to get on out of here. Get on back to the house. To where the rest of the kitty crew is. Yep. We sure do. And I don't know if y'all can tell, but now we into where it's rather dark and foreboding. Come on, Magoo, Chris. We almost there. Yep. See the road back on in here, or roads, have long grown up. But we finally made it out. And now we're gonna head on to the house. We sure are. So, we'll see y'all when we get on back. There ain't much to see as we make our trek there. We're gonna cut across the cemetery on the way home. Had a few new neighbors here of late. Also because of that virus. Sad. People losing their family members, their loved ones. And I don't want that to happen to any of y'all out there. In our community, our country, or even the planet, if I can help it. Whole point of the video. Power of prayer. So we'll chat a little bit more as soon as we get a little closer to home. Okay? Come on, Magoo, you trailing behind. Come on. They say cats. Like dogs. Yeah, mine are. Whew, there it is. Come on, Magoo. We made her back. Oh, glory. Waving in the wind. Yep. Oh, man, a little bit out of breath. Not too bad. Magoo trailing behind. Yep. He's gonna take the lead here for a while. Aren't you, Magoo? You know we're home, right? Okay. Let's head her on in. Whew, sit down and catch her breath there on the front porch. Okay. Whew. Plus, gotta take those treat bowls in, get them cleaned up for you. Okay. Whew. You're an old boy, and a young one like you are. Well, who we got there? Spooky or Cleo? Huh? Yep, Papa made it back. Come on. Come on. Magoo went with me. You didn't want to go? Nope. You didn't want to go. You sure didn't. Not my Cleo. Yep. Can't tell you in spooky part now unless I rub your belly. You were napping, Cleo? Okay, Papa's back. Magoo, he kept us from getting lost. Yep, he was trailblazer today. And we had a friend with us, Chris. Yep. Of course, he's all loaded back up. And back with his mother, Belinda. So there you have it, folks. Just a short walk out in the woods. And that, a little bit of talk. Hope you didn't mind. I hope you understand. And I hope you'll do me the favor if you're so inclined. If not, that'll be okay too. Won't deter what I'm going to do. Because again tonight, I'll pray with all my heart that young man makes it through this heinous virus with a full recovery and no lasting ill effects, just like I would do for any of you that need my prayers too. So, until I see you on the next video, I want all of y'all take care. Stay safe. Take the precautions that you deem necessary. Here again, that's a personal choice, but think about it hard before you make it. And that. May God bless you, your families, and your loved ones. Till me, Cleo, Magoo, Elrod, Spooky, Speedy, the Queen Trixie, Princess Grace. See you on the next video. Goodbye for now. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Naming off all the kitties. I'd have never believed it. Not never. Okay. Time to go in and see what old Gracie Trixie are up to. Okay? Cleo, you just sun out here on the porch. It ain't gonna be but an hour or so till evening feeding. Right, Magoo? Yeah, he's cleaning up. You know, he got dirty out trekking through the big woods. Didn't you? You'd follow Papa anywhere, wouldn't you? Yep. You my buddy. Always. When you ain't scooting around. We gotta take care of that. After Christmas. Yep. So, let's see what Gracie and Trixie got to say. Trix, where's Gracie? You don't know? She asleep somewhere hiding? Huh? You're getting hoarse. Must have been yelling at Gracie while I was gone, huh? Yep. Uh-oh. Think I see her. There she is. There's a little princess. Yeah, that's Princess Gracie. And you're the queen. Well, at least you didn't smack her this time. Yes, Papa's gonna fix you some food. Trust me, he will. Let me take a quick break. I'll get you all fixed up. Okay? Later on. That be okay, Gracie? Y'all two be good.